remember the small Connecticut town I was born in, or the year and a half my family lived in Trenton, New Jersey. My first moving memory starts out with white vinyl and little blue flowers. That was the print on my car seat in 1975. I was 2 and a half and being jostled awake in my parents' Jeep Wagoneer as it bumbled along this narrow dirt road in Leamington, Maine. I like to think that memory happened on our very first trip down this road to the home in which I grew up. When we moved into this 19th century cape, it had no running water and no electricity. My parents spent the next 17 years turning a piece of history into their piece of Maine. We haven't lived here since I was in college, but my experiences growing up here, hitching rides on Minot's hay tractor, sledding on the Joy Barn Hill, playing out countless imaginary scenes, all these experiences shaped my hopes and dreams for how I would raise my own family. My parents bought that antique cape for little more than $20,000. Now, 33 years later, that's a figure that could have an equally profound impact on Bob's and my ability to have our own piece of Maine.
Hi, I'm Bob. I grew up here in Harpswell, on Great Island, mainly working in the family lobster business on Quahog Bay, just off to our east. This is the bay where the members of my family have fished and made their living since the mid-50s. And this is just more than a pretty view to us. My family's roots and my livelihood are in this view.
Bob was 3 and a half when he lost his dad to the sea in the waters just south of us. His mother chose to keep her little boy and infant daughter here in Maine to be raised and nurtured in her husband's large and loving family. And now Bob is making his living along the same coastline where his father, uncle, and grandfather have all worked. The two of us met 3.5 years ago as seasonal employees at one of our favorite Maine places, Sugarloaf. We both come from families deeply rooted in Maine culture and history. We are both passionate for the outdoors and thrive on the diverse activities available across Maine's rich geography and throughout her 4 seasons. It didn't take long to realize we'd each found our soulmate in the other. Little by little, we are whittling down debts created in our 20s in order to reach goals that we now share for our 30s. We've been renting this view for the last 4 months, and now we have a chance to make it ours permanently. Help us make this piece of Maine ours, this view and all it contains for us, this land to grow our business and livelihood, this home where our children can one day play out their own imaginary scenes and learn to love all that Maine has been and will always be for our family.